is Fan Phoenix here, and welcome to episode 25 of my blind reaction series to Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd Century. Today we will be reacting to the adventure of the Mazarin chip, which is not related to the previous episode of the adventure of the barrel board. I will admit that there was a recording failure earlier, so I have seen the first 3 minutes of this episode. So it's still mostly a blind reaction, but I do know what happens in the first 3 minutes, so I hope you forgive me for the fact that I didn't know that there was gonna be a recording failure. I can't predict these things, people. It just happens. I guess if it happens again, I'll save what I've done so far and then continue it from there. That's the best thing I can come up with. So let's see what we've got going on here. Channel 5 News. Only thing that ever seems to be on TV. Fenwick and Moriarty are involved, so you know it's going to be a pretty epic episode if Fenwick and Moriarty are involved. Or Finny, as that one woman put it.
Alarms triggered at Science Division headquarters. All units. The sensor monitors have gone mad. Looks like the entire building just exploded.
Roger that. I'm on it.
The ye old cliche of the police had heard donuts.
57 seconds.
50 seconds.
I'm glad that Lestrade actually has backup on this one. I mean, obviously there are other policemen around, but Lestrade's the only one we see because she's main character material. I mean, she does have the rogue streak in her hair, so...
We're yardsticks now. 10, 9... Activate Mazarin chip. 5, 4... Recreate Science Division headquarters immediately. 1...
So it's an illusion creating thing.
What explosion?
And they have a cat to say, this is what triggered the alarms. It's a kitty!
What?
Is his name Salem?
Just a cat, sir.
Or maybe
Black
Luna?
Cat. Must have tripped
Is
the
it
sensor.
Luna?
False alarm.
Why do they make all these newfangled gadgets and whatnots if they don't work? Check the alarms later. We've got a 5 holocraft pile-up in Knightsbridge. Cancel virtual environment.
Oh, so it's a virtual reality creator.
And with it, we take the Prime Minister of Great Britain and Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Epic look at screen. So, power! It's like it's either money, power, or love that motivates crime. Usually money or power. Oh, there's Finny again.
Galilee. Violation code 6498.
The Mazarin chip has been stolen, Mr. Holmes. New Scotland Yard's clueless, and you don't seem to give a Z. It's a top
Give a
secret
Z.
breakthrough, and it's gone.
Lovely cover up for a curse. He's completely calm because he already knows who's involved. He already knows it's Moriarty. He already knows Fenwick is involved. He just has to get them and get the evidence that it was them.
That's an official secret.
An official,
And
not
keep
it secret. I like that quote. I might need to add that to my quote book. I am an official and I will keep it secret. It's lovely.
But, who are you?
Traffic control. As one advanced computer unit, I'd like to say, you look dashing. I like your glee.
Well, thank you, dear lady.
Watson, don't shut it up. Get it out.
Good afternoon.
Prime Minister, I don't understand these people.
Sorry I can't ask you to stay for tea, but an important game's afoot. Oh, did you know, by the way, your cruiser has a gasoline leak?
Splendid disguise, Holmes. Meter-made android. But if you're... then whose?
Come, Watson. I'd never wear a carnation in April. Or any other month, for that matter. Read my waxwork effigy, borrowed from Madame Tussauds. Very useful. You see, we are being watched.
Nice.
Martin.
It's like, I know
Good
we're
eyes,
being watched.
Watson.
Lestrade, I don't know why you sent that memo begging to see this lunatic. Grayson was right. He couldn't find a thief in a prison.
I take issue with you, Prime Minister. Unless I am very much mistaken, Mr. Fenwick here and his employer are the thieves who stole your precious Mazarin chip.
I don't believe you, sir. Prove it.
I'd love to, Prime Minister. Recent developments have led me to believe there is a certain danger in your being here.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Voilà. Trap is set.
Holmes and the Prime Minister are there.
Oui, just waiting to be nabbed. Where are you? It's cold out here.
Don't let anyone leave.
I hate the cold.
Game ends here.
Very well. We have a few minutes, but bear with me, Prime Minister. For your safety, I shall have to be quick.
Something's going
My
on.
job, Prime Minister, is to solve problems, to observe carefully, then use my brain. Let me start with the events of last night. I'm sure you felt the peculiar tremor in the early hours this morning.
Pure release.
Particularly moving sonata, Holmes.
Nothing immediately suspicious there, but I did note the time, 2:16. And that morning I asked Watson to keep his ear to the police scanners over breakfast.
Yes, he did. A lot of police activity in the East End. Something happened around 2:30 last night.
Very interesting. I also observed this morning that I had a tail. Rather low tech for you, Lestrade, but old Dummy does do the job. So, off I went, without my tail, as it were, to see what the police were up to. I was struck with the ingenuity of the crime, the intrepid and the singular use of the Mazarin chip to facilitate the getaway. The police, too, are impressed, May Lestrade.
A black cat! I saw it! Oh, look, maybe Holmes can help.
No, I'll not have that prehistoric gumshoe on this case. The Yard will handle it.
The Prime Minister memoed me this morning. He wants to consult with Holmes personally.
The Prime Minister? What? Who put that idea in his bird brain?
So, while the police were busy with their investigations, I found my first clue. 11D and 12B, two tall men. One muscular, one sinewy. You will observe the sinewy gentleman had an unusual heart-shaped gouge missing from the heel of the underside of his right boot.
Bravo, Holmes!
I mean, he does what he needs to do to get his evidence.
Get on with it.
Watson, did I introduce you to our new addition? Tiger is his name.
Tiger.
Cats are singular animals. And it is a fact that cats lick 95% of the humans they come in contact with. A particularly useful trait I have found in the field of criminology. If you would be so kind, Watson, as to take a saliva sample from our feline friend. We shall see whose
Tiger!
DNA
That's a
Tiger Lily
cute
has had the
little
pleasure of licking
name.
in the past few hours. Good.
He's a
My job
kitty.
done at the crime
Not
scene,
as
I
cute as a
return to our
doggy,
friend
but you know, kitties are cute.
Code violation 11598. Cruiser parked over 3 feet from curb.
3 feet? Don't they give you droids eyes? 1, 2, not even 2 feet, sweetheart.
Malfunction! Malfunction!
Huh? Ah.
11D with the heart-shaped gouge. Exact match.
So, one robber was certainly Fenwick. And, Watson, if you please, whose DNA was present?
You Scotland Yard Central Computer uplink. Uplinked 4 DNA strains present in the cat's saliva. One cat named Tiger Lily and...
Tiger Lily.
And you too, did he, Holmes?
Naturally. Who else?
Martin Fenwick and... Professor James Moriarty. Well done, Holmes.
As I suspected.
Yep. He already knew! As I said, he already knows. He just needs his evidence
What
so he
now
can catch
concerns
him.
me is why Moriarty stole the chip. You mentioned
Because
you
of
received a memo from
power.
Lestrade suggesting you
It's
visit me.
power, honey.
didn't
That's
send a
what he
memo.
wants. He wants power.
Exactly. I learned as much from overhearing your conversation with Grayson this morning, Lestrade. It would appear, Prime Minister, that you were lured here as a trap.
A trap?
It's a trap!
Your mind is...
Unless I am very much mistaken, I hear the tread of Fenwick's boot upon our steps. If you would be so very kind, Lestrade...
It's like,
as to
shut up,
safely
let me do
escort
my
Primus
job.
away from here by the secret exit.
Is this another of your pranks, sir?
Quick, Watson, hide. We could be in some danger.
Holmes.
Don't break it, Fenwick. It's a curious old thing. Nothing too high-tech about it. Not like a virtual reality Mazarin chip.
Soot, he knows about the chip.
Quiet. So you're right, Holmes. These are our thieves.
He's a slippery customer,
Is
Watson.
that word a cousin French? Or is that just like another word for crap?
Sit in furniture.
I don't want to say it in case it is. Oh, shnikes. K-Nex Machina!
I believe you came for more than just me, Moriarty. So sorry the Prime Minister had to leave.
Did you ticket my cruiser, Mr. Holmes?
Watch out, Prime Minister!
And now he has a hostage. You're being stupid. Why didn't you go away? Look, you were being stupid. Now he has a hostage. You messed that up. He has a hostage now.
The Prime Minister and I have some financial business to attend to. Oh, by the way, the only way to cancel your little environment is with the Mazarin chip. When we're done, I'll destroy it and lock you in here forever. Goodbye, Holmes.
Moriarty ain't pulling no he.
There's not a terrible
Yeah.
lot about this that is virtual.
Like he's
Refined
just
titanium alloy. We can't get out.
he's
No
not
problem.
he's not pulling
I'll
any
just call the
punches.
yard and get a wrecking crew down here.
Really, Lestrade? I believe I'd rather not have my flat permanently destroyed by your lot. Watson, if you'd be so kind to reconfigure Lestrade's communicator. I'll need a line to the Prime Minister's cruiser. Audio only, please.
Interesting.
I am His Majesty's representative, and I demand to know what you intend. My intentions? To make a fortune.
Yep,
Mazarin
money and
chip.
power.
Cancel virtual environment.
No, no.
He's smart. Brilliant, Holmes.
We need all
Brilliant. That was
the irregulars.
absolutely brilliant. And he's also got a trail. It's like you didn't notice the leak. You essentially have a trail to wherever you're going.
Each of you observe what you can. Report back. I will assimilate the
Hey, the
operations.
kids are back.
Must find out where they are, and quickly.
I will not cooperate with terrorists.
That sounds like something that would be said more today
Home,
than
Prime
when this
Minister.
was made.
Recognize where we are.
The old train station? Or subway station?
Allow me to make you more comfortable. Mazarin chip. Recreate 10 Downing Street, the Prime Minister's Central Operations Office, immediately.
My office.
Exact in every detail and fully functioning. And now, if you please, let us access these toys.
Let me go.
Retinal scan. Palm scan. Affirmative. Good morning, Prime Minister. What would you like to do today? Oh, I was contemplating raising interest rates, say 17%, selling all government holdings, devaluing the good old pound sterling, and cutting off the money supply.
What? The financial markets will crash.
That, my dear Prime Minister, is the general idea.
Got a trail. Hey, she has a hoverboard. That's pretty sweet. Why don't we have hoverboards yet?
Follow the trips.
Uh-huh. And I got the cruiser. But I don't know where they went.
Observe. Use what you know.
We interrupt you with this urgent bulletin. Various inexplicable actions on the part of the British government have put all British financial institutions on the brink of failure. Nobody seems to know how these catastrophic events occurred, but one thing is certain. British markets are in a tailspin, and potentially global markets will follow.
Ah, now we know Moriarty's game. Well,
Power,
irregulars,
money.
what have you got for me?
It's there.
Again, power,
Fenwick's footprint.
money.
This way for sure.
Excellent. We're coming. Proceed with caution.
fresh out of clues, Mr. Holmes.
There are always clues.
It means you gotta go under the thing.
Yes, anything that doesn't fit a pattern is worth examining more closely. We can see in, but they can't see out.
What? Open it up. We're going in.
Forget violence, Lestrade. Moriarty's learned his lesson and will protect the Mazarin to the hilt. We are going to have to flush it out. I need all of you to proceed to 221B, surround the building and announce your presence, but under no circumstances come in until my signal.
Very good. What's your signal?
You will know it when you see it. Now go. We don't have much time.
Why do you want to go back to 221 Baker Street?
Why? Gold. Gold never loses its value. We're done here. Now you and I will take a virtual
Gold.
trip to the gold
Yep, money and
reserves
power.
in the Bank of England. You're the only person in England with access, and we'll take out all the gold. That'll make me the richest man in the world. And as we all know, money is power.
Money is power. There you go. That's what I said. It's
We
money
start
and
again.
power.
Recreate the virtual environment and use the Prime Minister to access.
The Prime Minister's gone! Quick! I have to avert a crisis!
Temporarily averted, Prime Minister. I crashed the system. Now, we must reclaim the Mazarin chip. Stick with me.
There! Get him!
The crisis is temporarily averted. The crisis you need to focus on is getting away.
Prime Minister, get out!
Run, run! It's like, I don't mind losing a shoe. Is the shoe still missing? That's my question. Crap. Face plant.
Pay the cowboy, please, Prime Minister. And I owe him for these.
And oh, he got new shoes.
Now I have them.
Nice background music.
There. That's the dummy. It's far too pale. How could anyone confuse it?
If you know everything, where are they?
Quiet. Shh. Blast it. Where's Holmes?
Tiger Lily.
Where's the secret exit?
Moriarty, you are surrounded. Come out with your hands up. Come out with your hands up.
We don't stand a chance.
Nonsense. I'll merely use the Mazarin chip to turn this room into a transporter and beam us out.
Brilliant!
I was kidding, idiot. You obviously haven't watched the classics. Perhaps an underground entrance would suffice. Activate Mazarin chip.
Fireworks! Immediately!
That's the sign!
Stop!
It's like, you'll know it when you see it.
Cancel virtual environment.
Where's Moriarty?
Unfortunately, he got away.
I expected better from Moriarty. Unobservant of him not to see I wasn't the dummy. I'm not that pale, and no carnation. Eyes and brains.
No carnation.
Moriarty.
He got out the window.
Seems that my nemesis is no dummy either.
Holmes? The Prime Minister?
Secret exit.
Do you have the chip? I take it back. I take it all back. Mr. Holmes, you're a genius.
Though I wouldn't say that, Prime Minister. Just observant. Eyes and brains,
Just
my dears.
observant.
Eyes and brains.
This for Liz again. Oh, that was it? Okay. Alright, well, that was pretty good. Oh, no. That was pretty good. You know, whenever an episode involves Moriarty and Fenwick, it's gonna end with Moriarty getting away. And, of course, Fenwick's probably gonna get out some way, somehow, so that he can rejoin up with his master and a possible boyfriend? He seems very protective of him for no good reason. Question mark? But anyways, I'm looking forward to the next episode, which is Sentry, A Case of Identity. Ooh, sounds good. And next episode is very special because it is the last episode in this series. So get excited, people. We are almost finished with this series, and we're going to start another series on Thursday, which probably only I remember. So till then, TTFN, ta-ta for now.